For a transcript of 48 hours, send $4 to Journal Graphics, 267 Broadway, New York, New York, 10007.
I'm Kathleen Sullivan.
And I'm Harry Smith in Paris. Tomorrow, more of the bicentennial celebration and Yves Montand.
Also, Dixie Carter of Designing Women on CBS this morning.
While you and 30 million others wait for a new season of 60 Minutes, sit back, cool off, and watch the best of 60 Minutes all summer. This is CBS.
Every year at this time, something big happens at Disneyland, just as soon as the sun goes down. It's the Main Street Electrical Parade, back again at Disneyland, with more floats, more lights, and more dazzling sights than you could ever imagine. Disneyland is open every night till 1 a.m., so it's time to come back and see it all again. The Main Street Electrical Parade, every night this summer through September 10th at Disneyland.
It's our Emerald anniversary. Home Federal's 55th year. To celebrate, we created the 6-month Emerald CD. You'll get a very attractive rate bonus and an Emerald keepsake. As an investment, this one's a real gem. Happy anniversary.
Celebrity divorces on the next Entertainment Tonight.
Confirmed to go for orbit. 1.4 by 103.6.
You've suffered through all kinds of diets and regimens, but if you don't get enough protein when you're dieting to lose fat, you might lose muscle. Protein can help you keep muscle while you lose fat, and Special K has the highest level of dietary protein available in a cereal. So one reason for including the under 200 calories Special K breakfast in a balanced diet is rather obvious. Special K. Keep the muscle. Lose the fat.
Hello. Now that summer's here, many of you will be seeking relief at your local watering hole. But for those individuals who prefer to stay cool and dry, Ed has come up with something new and exciting. Bartles & James Premium Blush, with a refreshing taste that is drier than any other cooler we know of. If you're looking for a way to cool off this summer, we hope you'll try new Premium Blush. As Ed says, it is the perfect cooler for those who like their cooler drier. And thanks for your support.
Glasses on, please. Okay, kids. Today we're going to demonstrate a discovery that could change your lives. Oh, really?
Fortune magazine called it a remarkable breakthrough. Time said it could change the world. They were talking about the Nobel Prize-winning discovery by 2 IBM scientists of a substance that carries electricity with no resistance and makes magnetic objects defy gravity. It could also lead to advances in many fields, such as transportation, medicine, and computers. It's a new kind of superconductor, one that works at more practical temperatures than ever before. This IBM achievement has sparked a new era of research and is fascinating not only scientists, but future scientists. Advances in superconductivity, another example of IBM technology at work.
The nutrition of Kellogg's Mini Wheats gives moms and dads a great start.
But the kids and us think the frosting is the really neato part.
Wow.
Reports that Mini Wheats nutrition is a hit with heads of households. But one taste of the frosting, and they're happy 10-year-olds. Back to you, Bob.
Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats. Shredded wheat nutrition for the adult in you. Delicious light frosting for the kid who's still in you.
Speaking as a kid, the delicious light frosting is my favorite side to eat. But the shredded wheat nutrition is really tough to beat.
They call me up. Hey, good news. You can save 35% off AT&T. So I switch. Call my sister. Takes longer getting through, but I'm saving, right? Then then the bill comes. 35% off. They forget to mention it's only on these quick little calls over 900 and something miles away. So I called them up. Hey, bad news. I'm going back to AT&T.
People who thought they could do better than AT&T are coming back for the real value. Aren't you glad you never left?
Make a break for the Pat Sajak Show tonight.
Hey. Listen, if I give you all some wine, do you promise to get out of the kitchen?
Depends on the wine.
I guarantee you'll like it. Just try it.
Ooh, this is so nice.
Have we had this before?
No, I found you something different.
White Grenache. Hey, Gallo. When they start making this?
Y'all happy? Yeah? Good? All right, so out.
Ernest and Julio Gallo invite you to try a remarkable wine. White Grenache. It will change the way you think about Gallo.
240.
211.
You?
175.
Whoa!
A few years ago, hardly anyone knew their cholesterol level.
215.
But now people are finding out.
182.
Many have started eating a low-fat, low-cholesterol diet, including foods like Kellogg's Common Sense Oat Bran, with more oat bran than any leading ready-to-eat cereal.
219. I gotta start living right.
Kellogg's Common Sense Oat Bran. To more and more people, it's the oat bran that makes sense.
Meet Pamela, who's been hearing impaired since birth. Today, her world is changing with the aid of an IBM computer.
Ooh, ee, ah.
Ooh, ee, ah. These may look like games to you, but they're actually part of an innovative system developed by IBM researchers to help people with hearing and speech impairments develop their vocal skills.
Motor deco, that is a bear.
This system, called Speech Viewer, is one more example of how the people at IBM put technology to work. Not only in business, but in life.
My name is Pamela.
Hello. We have been asked what makes the new Bartles and James Premium Blush wine coolers so exciting. To answer this, Ed has come up with a sweetness scale. On the sweet end is Ed's Aunt Ruth. On the dry end is the Mojave Desert. As you can see, our new Premium Blush comes out a lot less sweet than Aunt Ruth. And while it is on the dry side, it is a lot more refreshing than the Mojave Desert. Please try new Premium Blush, and we thank you for your support.
Kids and breakfast. When I give them what I want them to have, I feel like a meanie. When I give in to what they want, I feel like a pushover. Thank goodness for Rice Krispies. It's got the wholesome rice and the vitamins and minerals they need, and it's got that snap, crackle, pop fun they want. With Rice Krispies, I feel perfect.
Good old Kellogg's Rice Krispies. Makes a mom feel perfect.
Patty Schoenfeld is deaf and has a speech impairment, but a unique IBM computer system lets her talk on the phone. To help people with disabilities, IBM established a national center that provides information about special computer equipment made by IBM and other companies. So people like Art Sweet, who are almost blind, can read a financial statement. People like Neil Gill, who can't easily sign their names, can write a memo. And people who have difficulty using their arms, like Madge Pentecost, can use a computer by aiming an infrared beam. This IBM Center serves as a source of information for these and other innovations, so more people with disabilities can use their abilities. For information, write IBM Box C1030, Atlanta, Georgia.
The moon above, the earth below will continue.
Hey, party animals, join actress Marcia Strassman from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, classical punk pianist Richard Castle, and the Nylons on Pat Sajak tonight.
Is summertime television starting to bug you?
Inquiring minds want to know.
Maybe our SWAT team can help.
Would $50 and Jessica Hahn's phone number do it?
You've heard the buzz. This is no fly-by-night operation.
Well, that is just ridiculous.
So come inside, shut the door, and relax with Murphy Brown, Designing Women, Newhart, and Dr.
Jeepers creepers, Cuppers, it is a wonderful life.
Let CBS get the bugs out of your summer. Take a comedy break Monday. This is CBS.
Give it to me now.
I could do it. I could win. That's why we play the game.
Depends on what kind of mood I'm in.
What do you got to lose?
Yes.
It is my destiny.
I don't know.
This is the perfect day. We feel lucky.
Tells me play the lottery today.
It gives me such a thrill.
I don't know.
I can be sitting here and out of the blue.
Lotto, in my brain, in my feet. I hear them calling out to me.
Why not me? I mean, you got to take a chance.
I don't know.
It's worth it. You got to play to win.
Maybe I'll pick some quick picks.
Genuine draft.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Cold filtered, never heat pasteurized. Miller Genuine Draft. For those who discovered its real draft taste, the world is a very cool place.
Watch for Larry Mente's How Come segment Thursday at 5 and 11 on News 8.
This is the last light falling on the United States. Those are the Nepali Cliffs on the island of Kauai, westernmost of the Hawaiian Islands. America and...
Most car accidents happen in a showroom. People buy the wrong car. They want a car as quick as a Saab, as roomy as a Saab, as safe as a Saab, as reasonably priced as a Saab. But they don't test drive a Saab. Don't buy the wrong car. Visit your Saab dealer for a test drive. It's fun, it's free, and there's no risk involved. Right now, you can lease a fully equipped Saab 900 for only $235 a month.
I swear, I heard them. They said 35% off AT&T. Well, it took a little longer to get through, but I kept thinking of that first low bill. Can I get the first bill? 35% off? Well, you gotta read the fine print. You gotta make these really short calls over 900-something miles away after 7 p.m. You gotta follow their rules. I don't like rules.
People who thought they could do better than AT&T are coming back for the real value. Aren't you glad you never left?
The moon above, the earth below will continue.
This is a News 8 update with Stan Miller.
She may love her children, but a court says she loves cocaine even more. Good evening, everyone. A mother is convicted of giving cocaine to her unborn babies. Plus, they help sick and injured animals, but not anymore. A San Diego animal center loses its funding. Larry Mente loses his nerve with a trip to the dentist, the subject of tonight's How Come report. And find out why a man takes a chainsaw to his car, and wait till you see the result at 11.
I'm Dan Rather, CBS News. In December 1776, this future president found himself at the head of a despairing ragtag army that seemed destined for defeat at the hands of the British. Then, on Christmas night, he crossed the ice-filled Delaware River to Trenton, New Jersey, where British mercenaries were in camp. The next morning, he attacked. The enemy, who had partied all night, was taken by surprise. The stunning victory was a turning point in the war that won this nation its independence. The commanding general later became the nation's first president, George Washington.
Do you know what I love? I love that we don't have to settle for what life gives us. I love being a blonde. One of the nice things about Ultress is it has double conditioner. Makes your hair softer. If you haven't tried it, how do you know what you're missing?
This is CBS.
Imported water. It's pure, it's clean and fresh. It's so highly valued, you'd never think of wasting it. You may not know it, but in Southern California, most of our water is imported. While drought conditions have improved, our supplies are still uncertain. We have to change the way we use water. We don't have a choice. This is a reminder from the Metropolitan Water District and your county water authority. Please be watertight.
Curing female baldness. Friday at 7 on PM Magazine.
What are you pouring for us here, David? Is this something special?
Well, I found a new wine I think you might like.
What is this?
This has a beautiful color.
This is really good. Is it hard to find?
I think I can get you a bottle.
Let me see what this is, David.
White Grenache. Gallo.
Gallo?
How about that?
Ernest and Julio Gallo introduce a remarkable new wine, White Grenache. It will change the way you think about Gallo.
It's a question of taste. If you had your pick of two cereals, both high-vitamin cereals, would you pick the one with just one kind of flake? Or Kellogg's Just Right with 3 different kinds of flakes, plus hearty rolled oats, plump raisins, sweet juicy dates, and crisp crunchy nuts? You're not alone. 2 out of 3 people pick Just Right over the leading high-vitamin cereal. In a world of high nutrition, Just Right is an answer to the question of taste. Kellogg's Just Right with fruit and nuts or crunchy fiber nuggets.
A tiger has black stripes. A tiger has a brown nose. We saw a rhinoceros.
Kindergartners across the country are reading as much as 2 grade levels above the national average because of an IBM learning program called Writing to Read. Using personal computers and other tools, it helps them convert sounds they can say,
See the word pig.
into sounds they can write and read.
A frog eats insects. A frog eats bugs.
I've been involved in a lot of innovative programs. This is the first one that I feel will stay forever. I think Writing to Read is here to stay.
I see a tiger. A tiger sees me. Tigers live in the zoo. The end.
To learn more about Writing to Read, write IBM, Box 446, Montvale, New Jersey.
Apollo 11, signing off.
Only one long-distance company offers so many ways to save 24 hours a day. No matter when you call, only one company, AT&T. Our Reach Out America plan lets you save 24 hours a day with all the service and quality of AT&T. No one even comes close. No one. Call 1-800-REACH-OUT now.
This tugboat crew has a plan, and they begin by digging into those in every Kellogg's pack. We'll keep them coming back to those the plump juicy raisins in Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Hooked up and in command, they're working now, but they're thinking how they love and lots of wholesome bran. They're turning back again for the plump juicy raisins in Kellogg's Raisin Bran. You want to start small, but think tall. That's your plan with computers that can grow along with you. How are you going to do it? Well, you're going to PS to it with the IBM PS2. You want to network up and network down. Share information with other towns. A well-organized team. Well, that's your dream. How are you going to do it? How? You're going to PS to it with the IBM PS2. You want to juggle 10 things all at once, but still have time to break for lunch. Ooh, in your business, you got a bottom line mission. You got to rise above all the competition. How are you going to do it? Easy. You're going to PS to it. The solution is IBM. The solution is IBM.
The moon above, the earth below will continue. While you and 30 million others wait for a new season of 60 Minutes, sit back, cool off, and watch the best of 60 Minutes all summer. This is CBS.
This is a News 8 update brought to you by U.S. Air.
There may be a major break in one of the country's most notorious serial killings. I'm Stan Miller. We'll fill you in at 11 o'clock. Plus, why would anyone want to hurt such a tiny little baby? Someone did. The heartbreaking story coming up. Along with the incredible story of a pilot's survival after flying his plane while unconscious. Back after this.
If you're going to San Jose, U.S. Air knows the way. Non-stop from San Diego 5 times a day.
Also tonight, Larry Menti in pain, the Padres 2, and a car split in 2 at 11.
You have an assignment.
James Bond is back with a license to kill.
I knew beforehand if I failed, it would be a very big major failure.
Friday on PM Magazine, can Timothy Dalton live up to the 007 legend, or is the Bond adventure finally coming to an end?
55 million Americans are losing their hair, and almost half are women. A look at the latest techniques for curing female baldness.
Friday at 7 on PM Magazine.
Celebrity divorces on the next Entertainment Tonight.
Who once went there and came back.
High self-esteem. I just feel so good about me.
It's more exciting now.
My goal is to learn to read.
My daughter caught on that I couldn't read, and then once she brought it to my attention, I was willing to do anything to try to get my education.
Here in Columbus, Ohio, and in classrooms across the country, an innovative IBM system called PALS is teaching adults to read.
You touch the screen, and the computer talks to you.
This is a snake.
Then you write it. Then you type it. Then something wonderful happens. You are reading.
I feel if I get my reading ability, I can get me a better job. That's my goal, just to try to go farther.
I can go into a restaurant and I can order just what I want because I can read now, and that makes me happy.
I don't think there is a word for the way I feel about it.
She's a new mom.
This portion of The Moon Above, the Earth Below has been sponsored by IBM. Whatever your size, whatever your needs, IBM is working to bring you the best solutions. And by Kellogg's Raisin Bran, with 2 scoops of plump, juicy raisins in golden flakes of bran. Mark 10007.
To learn more about America's pioneering efforts in space, the Library of Congress suggests these books. Footprints, the 12 men who walked on the moon reflect on their flights, their lives, and the future, by Douglas McKinnon and Joseph Baldanza, and Liftoff by Michael Collins. These and many other interesting books are in your local library and bookstore. Visit them. They'll be happy to help you read more about it.
America's Olympic medalists are now pros. Is their future as bright as their past? See them in action this weekend on CBS Sports Saturday.
The raisin capital of the world. Explode.
Give to me now.